I remember when The Force Unleashed was first unveiled. The trailer made my jaw drop when Starkiller pulls the ship out of the sky with his Force powers. Shortly after, fellow Star Wars fans caught on and had the same reaction, and when the game came out, it was an instant hit. Now, here we are, October 26, 2010, and a second helping of The Force has been unleashed upon us. Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 is once again developed and published by LucasArts. The Force Unleashed 2 takes place 7 months after the original game and will be a lead-up to Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Everyone's favorite badass and apprentice to Darth Vader, Starkiller, is back, badder than ever. The story delves deeper into Starkiller as we find him on the run and venturing to find out more about his true identity, as well as seeking out Juno Eclipse, his love interest from the first game. Little does Starkiller know that Darth Vader has hired Boba Fett to capture Juno and use her as bait to lure in Starkiller. It's interesting to note that LucasArts was considering introducing a new character for players to take control of. However, they felt that gamers would still enjoy Force Unleashed 2 playing as Starkiller once again, even if they'd never played the first game. Also, LucasArts partnered with Lucasfilms to incorporate Yoda into the story.
You guard this place?
No, only a watcher am I now.
Then you'll let me pass.
Brought you here, the galaxy has. Your path, clearly, this is.
You know what I'm looking for.
Something lost. A part of yourself, perhaps. That which you seek, inside, you will find.
Returning in Force Unleashed 2 is the gameplay mechanics from the original, the Havoc, Euphoria, and digital molecular matter engines used for the motion and physics in the game. These physics have been expanded on in The Force Unleashed 2, as well as a revamped targeting system. And if that wasn't addicting enough, using your Force powers to hover enemies in the air and throw them all over the place, now you can actually dismember your enemies when you're in rage mode. Sweet! It is so fun watching those stormtrooper heads pop off. You can chain together button presses for some killer combos, which especially come in handy with a large group of enemies. Upgrades can be had as well, allowing you to increase your Force powers. New abilities can be earned, such as the Mind Trick. Now this is a blast, especially as you send a stormtrooper jumping out a window. Or of course having them turn on other stormtroopers is always fun as well. I love in the game how certain enemies allow you to use your Force powers to disarm them or take away their shield, leaving them vulnerable. It keeps a great mix and a variety of abilities you can use on an enemy, so as you die or have to retry a level, you will find that no two gameplay experiences are the same. The Force Unleashed 2 is strictly a single-player experience. However, I'm sure your buddies are going to want to be borrowing this game, so be sure to beat it before you lend it out. The Force Unleashed 2 is not to be missed. Fans of the first game will fall in love all over again and dig the new mechanics, as well as the huge boss battles. And for newcomers, the story does not get too confusing to where you need to play the original, so you can really enjoy all the Force Unleashed 2 has to offer. Although, I must say, you do owe it to yourself to go back and play the original. Until next time, this is Jim Combs saying, which side would you join? The light amongst Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, or the dark amongst Darth Vader and Starkiller? See you next time on Video Game Saga's Spotlight segment. Be there or be square.
Well done.